push or a pull on an object is called force. Force is required in our daily life, in pressing, in pushing, pulling, lifting, stretching, twisting, everywhere force is required. Suppose that whenever we push or kick the football, then a force is required. Whenever we lift a box from the floor, a force is also required. Okay. Whenever we squeeze out water from the wet cloth, a force is also required. Okay. Whenever we stretch the rubber band, force is also required. So every day, in our everyday life, force is required. And force is a vector quantity. It means that it has a magnitude as well as a direction. What is the direction of the force? The direction in which object is to be pulled or pushed is the direction of the force. Okay? Suppose that an object is moving in the north direction. It means that it is the direction of the force. The direction of the force is same as the direction of push or direction of pull. Okay? So we can say that force is a vector quantity. Now I am going to discuss what are the effects of force. The first effect of force is force can move a stationary object. Suppose that a football is lying on the ground. Whenever we kick with our foot, then it starts to move. It means that initially as it was at rest, and when we have applied force, then it starts to move. Okay. So the force can move in a stationary object. Whenever we apply force on the pedal of a bicycle, it starts to move. Okay. Here similar way in this force can move a stationary object. The second thing is that force can also stop a moving object. Whenever we apply brake, a force can stop the moving object. Suppose that in case of a moving bicycle, whenever we apply brake, then it stops to move. Okay, so force can stop a moving object. The third effect of force is that force can change the speed of an object. In case of a moving bicycle, whenever we push it from behind, then its speed will increase. And whenever we pull it from the behind, then its speed will decrease. We can also say that whenever the force is applied in the direction of the motion of an object, then its speed will increase. And whenever it is applied in the opposite direction of the motion of an object, then its speed will decrease. Okay? Suppose that an object is moving in the north direction and the force is also applied in this direction, then its speed will increase. And whenever the force is applied in the opposite direction, its speed will decrease. We can take examples. Suppose that friction force will decrease the speed of an object because friction force always acts in the opposite direction of the motion of an object. The next example that we can take that in case of a free falling, whenever any object is falling from the height, then its speed will increase because the force of gravity also acts downward towards its center. Okay, because gravity always attracts any object toward its center. Okay, and that is always acting downward. So whenever any object is falling downward, the force of gravity is also acting downward, so its speed will increase. And whenever any object is thrown upward, okay, then its speed will decrease. But why? Because force of gravity acts downward and the object is thrown upward. So the force of gravity is in the opposite direction of the motion of an object. So its speed will decrease. Okay. So whenever the force is applied in the direction of the motion, then its speed will increase, and whenever it is applied in the opposite direction of motion, then its speed will decrease. Now the next thing is that force can change the direction of an object. How can it change the direction of an object? In case of a tennis, okay, whenever a tennis player hit the ball, okay, then ultimately its direction will change. Similarly, in case of a cricket, whenever batsman hits the ball, then the direction of the ball will change. So the force can also change the direction of a motion. We can change the direction of a bicycle by applying force. Okay, so force can change the direction of an object. The next effect of force is that force can change the shape or size of an object. Whenever we stress the rubber band, its shape and size will change. We can also change the shape of dough by pressing it with rolling pin. Suppose that whenever we are making chapati with the help of dough, then whenever we press it, and it will change the shape of a dough. So finally, what we have discussed in this session, that what is force. So the force is what? A push or a pull an object is called force. And force is vector quantity. It means that it has direction as well as a magnitude. What is the direction of the force? The direction of the push or a pull on an object is the direction of the force. Okay? जो push की direction होती है और जो pull की direction होती है वही बच्चे force की भी direction. Now what are the effects of force? Force can move a stationary object. Any object which is at rest, we can move it by applying force. Okay? So I have also given some example. The force can also stop moving object. Whenever we apply brake, the object will stop. It means that a force can also stop an moving object. Force can also change the speed of an object. Whenever we apply more force, then its speed will increase, and we can also decrease the speed of any object by applying force. Just in case of a gravity, whenever any object is falling, okay, from height, then its speed will increase because the force of gravity also acts downward. So whenever the the force is applied in the direction of the motion, then its speed will increase, and whenever it is applied in the opposite direction of the motion, its speed will decrease. The force can also change the direction of an object, and force can also change the shape and size of an object.